Some singing ideas. If you have been using your head voice for a while and you're feeling like you don't know how to access the lower part of your range. I was talking to a primary school music teacher who of course spends her life singing "So me" lightly and high, and she said, I don't know how to get back to my chest voice. So these are some ideas. We're going to skip over head voice, over chest voice, and go down to the pulse register, which you would know as vocal fry. So get your Valley Girl on and let's and you could do that for a week. You know, when you're driving or waiting in line to order a latte or whatever. The second step is to add at the end of that a releasing primal kind of sigh. It's going to be airy, it's going to be low in your voice, and it sounds like this. So we do vocal fry and then release into a deep primal sigh. And you might do that for a week, ordering your coffees, driving, whatever. Don't rush because you're redeveloping muscles. So it's like going to the gym. Just step it up a bit at a time and reinforce. The third step is to take that sigh and pitch it. Now, I'm quite low voiced when I sing. So if you do this and it's a bit higher for you, great. It's just where my voice goes. So I've just started to sigh, but then stayed on the one note and made it a little singier. We'll do it again. Vocal fry, the beginning of a sigh into singing. And that's step 3. And when that's real comfortable, why don't we add a little tune? Maybe you'd like to go up and down a second or a third, or depending on how comfortably your voice will stay in chest register, it could be a bit more. Let's try a few. Let's go for a second first. And all the time we're doing as little as possible. The vocal fry, setting it up, then the sigh, and then we're just singing and going, what can we not do? All right, let's try a third. Might even go for a fifth. And of course, this temptation will be to be enthusiastically helpful. Oh, darling, you don't have to do anything. Try it again, just doing nothing. If you do want to do something, you can always get something and drop it as you go up. Pillow's good. I'm just going to grab Wombo. Hang on. Here he is, Wombo. Oh, yeah. So I'm dropping him on the way up to distract myself from doing anything else. Thank you, Wombo, good lad. The next step we might do is separating the setup stuff from the singing with a little intake of breath. And once again, your job is to do very little. It's just this, isn't it? Okay, and we'll drop the sigh out now, I think. So, pulse register, intake of breath, doing nothing, singing separately. And you can do that for as long as you want. And then you can imagine the final step, I feel like a villain, is to just drop the pulse register out, to imagine it, to set your throat up for it, but you don't actually need to do it. So you just, on the inhalation, have the idea of it in your mind and invite your throat to imagine it. And when that's real secure, you can oscillate between head voice and chest voice with that breath in to reset up the idea of what does pulse register feel like. So, ga 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 And you can keep them separate for quite a while until that feels real secure. And then you can try putting them together within one phrase.